Hi, I'm Robert and welcome to this new channel that I've just started up. I'm not sure 100% what the channel's actually going to call yet. Probably going to be some generic song reference because I'm not that creative and it will just be some sort of generic song reference probably. And what I thought I'd do with this is I'm just going to kind of talk to a camera because I've got a camera sitting right in front of me, just right there, and I'm kind of talking to it. So I thought, why not, I'll just introduce myself to start with. So I'm Robert and I live in Scotland if you couldn't tell from my accent. And I am 17 and I've just finished high school. I'm going to college in 2 weeks maybe? 3 weeks maybe, I don't know, it's not that long away. And then after that I'm doing a year at college and then going off to uni for 3 years, so that should be fun. And I thought what I do for this first video is, I've got a list here of 10 things that I like. And I thought I'd start off on a nice happy note this channel with things that I like, rather than going on some rant about something that I don't like, which is probably going to be following this. This list is in no particular order, but it is obviously in an order because it's going from 1 to 10, but it's not in a particular order if I like this thing better than this thing because it's number 1 and this thing's number 10. But I can't even read my own handwriting on this list because it's just awful. And I actually, funny story, I got to use a laptop in my exams last year because my handwriting is just that bad. The markers couldn't read it, so they gave me a laptop to do all my exams on, which was brilliant. Alright, so let's do this. Thing number 1 that I like. Number 1 thing that I like has to be music. I couldn't live a day without music. I know it's such a generic thing to say, but I literally just find myself listening to music pretty much all day. Even if I'm with people, quite often I'll have an earphone in and just be listening to some sort of music. My music taste is completely... So yeah, as I say, music. Everyone loves music. Everyone has to love music. If you don't like music, you've got something wrong with you. Seriously, I couldn't get through a day. I literally wake up, the first thing I'll do after checking Twitter and stuff like that is to go on Spotify and then put some music on, because the music helps me wake up and it lets me get in a good frame of mind for the day. Even if it's very angry African American music, it really does help me get in a great mindset for the day, so I can go out and just make things happen really, really well, and good things will happen because I'm in a good mindset. And I'm in a bad mindset and then just bad things happen all day long, constantly, and I just get depressed and I just want to punch people, which is never good. So music's definitely number 1, even though it's not in a particular order, but music probably is the one thing that I like the most. Number 2 is photography, because I do an amateur photographer, I think is what the term you put for it. I go about and I take photos of things. I've worked with Woody Allen when he was playing in Glasgow, which is a really awesome experience. I shall be doing photography for Nina Nesbitt in October when she is also playing in Glasgow, and then I'll also be doing photography for Tim Burgess. If you don't know him, he's from the Charlatans. I'm doing photography for him when he is playing in Dunfermline as part of his tour, and that should be awesome, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. So, number 3 thing that I like, Xbox. I like to sit and play Xbox and shoot people because it's fun, and it really just gets rid of your stress, and it's just I'm killing people and I'm doing well and I'm succeeding with my life because I've just got a really good scored game, and then you're like, yes, my life is worthwhile. Not really, but yeah, I like playing Xbox. It's just a thing that's fun and it passes the time, and yeah. Next thing, number 4 of the things that I like has to go to fiery Mexican Chipotle crisps, or would you say Chipotle? I don't know, but they're the crisps they're made by Sensations, or that's the brand that they're under. I think it's Walker's that makes them, and they're absolutely brilliant. They're my favourite crisps ever made, and they're absolutely brilliant. I could sit and just eat a whole packet of them, the proper full-size packs that size. I could just demolish that in 15 minutes, just sitting there constantly just nom 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 crisps. I like crisps. Alright, so next thing on this list of things that I seem to enjoy, we're going to go with my phone, which I actually have sitting right here, and it's a HTC One X. It's definitely the best phone I ever had, and literally I don't go anywhere without my phone. I'll literally be sitting here and I'll be recording a video, and then halfway through recording the video I will go on Twitter and check Twitter to see if I've got any interactions or anything, because I'm just addicted to it and I just can't, and I should really stop checking Twitter in the middle of recording a video, but whatever, I'm cool and YOLO and stuff. No, don't YOLO. Probably most annoying phrase anyone could ever say, but I say it now because I find it amusing. I don't know why I even say it. I got myself into a thing where I'm anything that just sounds remotely stupid or anything, I'll just end up going YOLO because I think it sounds funny, because people actually use it to justify doing things. And if your justification for doing something is YOLO, you shouldn't be doing it. It really is a bad idea to be doing it if your only justification for doing it is YOLO. Don't get me started on how much I hate things like that. I could just talk about for hours of how much I hate pretty much things that everyone does. Like, I could sit here and just rattle off like a list of just things that people do that I just absolutely despise. Like things that I could just... And there's a plane flying overhead, which you're probably going to hear. So sorry about that, but deal with it. Next thing. Number 6. I've already kind of talked about this, but it is Twitter. Like, I find myself on Twitter, I'm completely addicted to it. And I find myself just sitting on Twitter like all the time. Like, even if nothing's happening, I'll just be looking at tweets that people are posting and just like, yeah, cool, you're taking a shit, that's lovely. That really has enlightened my life, and I'm feeling much better about myself now that I know that. You've really, really helped me. I don't even know why I like it. Like, everything posted on Twitter pretty much is irrelevant, and it doesn't have any bearing on anything, but I find myself looking at it, and sitting there, and just reading these countless 140 word tweets, and I'm like, this doesn't have any bearing on my life at all, but I still want to read it. Like, why? Number 7 of things that I like is America. 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 Fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way, yeah. Yeah, I find myself, I don't know now. Because I've been seeing so many things like about the American politics and the whole American like ideologies on life and stuff that just really, really annoy me. But I love the country and I want to go. I've been twice. I've actually been to New York and I've been to Washington, and New York was absolutely amazing. I love New York. Washington was actually surprisingly interesting. Like, there's a load of stuff there, like the war memorials and stuff like that they have in Washington, that were actually really, really worthwhile seeing. And I don't know how much attention a lot of you would pay to things like that, but going and looking at the war memorials was really something that I thought was definitely worthwhile. Like, before I went, I wasn't thinking that it would be that good, but then seeing some of them and the way that they're done in such a really, really, it's not just trying to drag at your emotions and make you sorry for these people. It's a very tasteful, like, it's like an art, it pretty much is an art project that you could see in a museum, especially the Korean War Memorial. That was really good. So if you're ever in Washington, I definitely recommend having a look at memorials. Even though it doesn't sound like the most interesting thing, they actually are really, really worthwhile going and having a look at. New York was New York, and it's what you'd expect. It is an awesome place, and I really want to go back, but I don't think I could cope with living there just because the amount of people, and it would just be like, I just get so annoyed, like trying to walk, like even in Scotland, when I'm trying to walk places, and then there's people in front of me walking like really, really slowly. Yeah, and you're trying to get around them, like you're walking out to the sides, like you're trying to overtake them in a car, and you walk out to the sides, and then someone's coming the opposite way, and you have to go back in, and then you're behind them, and then you're walking along and get a bit more behind them, getting really, really annoyed by them. Your feet are almost clipping their heels, and you're just like so tempted just to trip them up just to get in front of them. And you, like, if you tripped them up, you literally would just walk over their back. You wouldn't like walk around them. You'd literally walk over their back just because they're that annoying. Like, the one place I want to go to, and I think I could actually cope with living, is Canada. It seems like so much a better place. Like, maybe not quite as interesting, but it seems so much more relaxed. We're moving on to fizzy water. Now, I love fizzy water. I just have an addiction to, like, if I'm having diluting juice, I hate using normal water. I have to put fizzy water in it. Like, I've even got a cup here. It's like pink grapefruit juice, and it's got fizzy water in it because it just makes it so much better. Like, like that fizz. It's just brilliant, and I love it. So, if you don't drink fizzy water with your diluting juice, or whatever you call it, squash if you're in America, I think it would be. But if you don't drink fizzy water with your juice, then you're missing out. You really, really are. Number 9 of things that I like is steak. Everyone loves, like, a massive, proper big steak. Like, that is the best meal you could hope for in your life. Like, seriously, I just love steak. Like, going out to a restaurant, if there's steak on the menu, then I would just have to get the steak, like a massive, it needs to be like that soft, tender, juicy steak. Like, that is the best thing, like when you put that in your mouth. Because when we were in Florida, we went to a place called the Texas Roadhouse. I don't know if any of you Americans have been there before, and it is absolutely amazing. Like the best steak I have ever had in my life. And like they had these, the steak was huge, and they got us like a combo thing, so it came with shrimps as well, and they were amazing. And then they had like these massive, like huge, like steak fry type things. They were called steak fries, and they were just covered in loads of really. It was just amazing. Like the seasoning on the chips, they're like the best chips I have ever had in my life. Like if I could go back there, like right now, I'd just be like on the plane, Texas Roadhouse, here we go, because that was absolutely amazing. Like as I said, I love food. Like I could eat. I don't even know what number 10 says. So you know what? We're just gonna end this here because I cannot read my own writing for number 10 and it just doesn't exist. Really, really appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel, as this is something I'm just starting up and I think it will be awesome, and I like talking to a camera and it is mildly enjoyable. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you'd leave a thumbs up, like the thumbs up button, like the one that's down there, I think, or there, it's down somewhere. Just do a down, just the thumbs up dance, just somewhere about there. Yeah, you go thumbs up the video, that'd be awesome. And other than that, I hope you all have an awesome day. Be sure to leave any suggestions for other topics you'd like me to talk about in the comment section. I don't even know how to end a video. Like, how do you end a video? Would you just say bye? Do you do a dance? Do you do some weird face? Just go cheerio, bye, so long, whatever, bye.